That's for real. Watch out.
This is not a drill. Boxing's biggest super fight just took a shocking turn outside the ring and outside the airport. After their historic press tour and the already viral shove at the New York face-off, Canelo Alvarez and Terence "Bud" Crawford shocked everyone once again. But this time it did not happen on stage. It did not happen in the ring. It happened in real life in front of the public. No ropes, no rules. Just pure chaos in front of stunned fans and security rushing to separate two of the toughest fighters in boxing. And it all happened at Las Vegas International Airport.
Being thrown, there's no room for this in the sport. There's no room for Davis brothers to be in the building tonight. The police escorted them out. You saw.
So let us break down what really went down. What pushed things to this wild moment and what it means for the biggest fight of the year.
Streets, you and Canelo, what would it look like?
Come on, man. Y'all know what I do. I ain't got to talk about it on the streets. I'm me against anybody. I ain't never gonna say another man gonna whoop me. So, you know what I mean? That's your answer right there.
I guess in Guadalajara, you think it'd be a little different on the streets if Terence came to town?
I think every city, every place is different, no? It's different. But we don't talking about the streets. We're talking about boxing, the beautiful sport of boxing. So that's different, way different than the streets.
We are talking about boxing, the beautiful sport of boxing. That is different. Very different from the streets. Let us be real. Canelo and Crawford have never liked each other. Not in interviews. Not on social media. And definitely not face to face. Their rivalry did not begin with a handshake. It began with call-outs. Years of them.
Say, I want Canelo. Is there anybody in the camp that would say, you're not ready for this?
That's a big boy. He's strong. That's a conversation. It's not just, oh man, you will whoop his ass.
Like yes, man type.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm not worried about Canelo. I'm not thinking about Canelo. I'm just focused on Israel Masvidal.
In a small way, is this a stepping stone to your dream fight?
I don't look at fights as stepping stones. It's about now.
Bud Crawford has been chasing this fight for a long time. He cleared out the welterweight division. He broke down Errol Spence. He told the world he wanted greatness, and that meant going after Canelo Alvarez, boxing biggest star and the king of the super middleweight division.
It's about me going up and having a tough time, but he went up in weight and lost. That's the difference. I went up weight and won. He went up and lost. You know, so let's not do that, Canelo.
But Canelo was not trying to hear it. For years he pushed Bud away, saying he was too small, too unimportant, and not worth the risk. Fans saw it as avoiding the fight. Crawford saw it as disrespect. And when the fight was finally announced, all that bad blood exploded right away.
I'm going with Terence Crawford. You know, big weight jump, a dangerous fight, but somebody's got to prove to me that they can break Terence Crawford's will and that he can't figure it out against you. You know, it ain't no disrespect toward Canelo, but I've said this the last couple of years. I'm not betting against Terence Crawford against nobody right now. You got to show me that you can beat me.
From the moment Bud walked into the ring after Canelo last fight, the tension was clear. That face-off was explosive. The shove made instant headlines. The press tour turned into straight-up war.
Last fighters that you fought, they ain't on my level. And
I fought everybody.
The last fighters you fought since 2002.
Mention me one. You
Since
mention me
2002.
one elite fighter. Just one.
You.
Oh, me.
Look.
It's gonna be me.
I don't
And
care
you
about
will.
nobody else.
And you will see that.
You. So when I beat you, is you gonna be a nobody? When I stump a mud hole in your ass, is you gonna be a nobody? Same everybody else been saying since I moved to 147, I ain't fought nobody. Every last one of them stump a mud hole in their ass and he gonna be next. Watch.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
The fight is scheduled for the 13th of September at Allegiant Stadium in Vegas, but they have been running a 30-city promo tour to build the hype. After New York and Los Angeles, Vegas was the final stop.
That's it. I'm hunting everything that he got. And I'm gonna take it come September 13th. I want all the people in the stands that booed me, they gonna cry when they go home. Anytime. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Crawford touched down in Vegas the day before. He was already posting workout clips and media tour content. He looked calm, focused, and confident.
However they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we got to fight, and I'm going to win the fight. As simple as that.
Can I ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo?
No, it's not.
Is that something you push for?
No, I didn't.
And there's any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
Canelo arrival was not as smooth. Reports said his flight had been delayed. His team was frustrated. When he finally landed, people noticed something different. He was not smiling. No media waves. No fan selfies. Just silent storm energy.
What did you think about the shove, that moment that happened on stage?
Oh. I'm turning on right now.
Right? Yeah. Did it make you want to go harder for the 13?
I don't know, but made me feel more excited.
I love it.
I'm gonna train so.
What nobody expected was that Crawford would be waiting just a few gates away. The real moment happened near the airport baggage claim area. According to several eyewitnesses, Bud was surrounded by media when someone spotted Canelo walking through the terminal. You could truly feel the energy shift in the air. It did not even take seconds before both men locked eyes. No words were spoken, only pure tension. Canelo rushed forward, pushed past security, stepped right into Bud's face, and punched him clean. Chaos broke out instantly. Bud stumbled but stayed standing. His team jumped in and stopped a full fight from breaking out. This was not promotion. Canelo was angry. Crawford was ready to strike back, and the world just got a preview of what this fight is really about.
Anymore, because he say I'm not gonna do what they want me to do and this and that, and then he tried to, maybe Turki Al-Ashi told him, hey, you need to do something because you seem so nervous in Riyadh. So and he tried to he walking me back, and that's why I pushed him. And like I say, don't with me.
Does it bring a different Canelo then?
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, you watch Saunders fight, right?
Which one? The Saunders. Oh.
He pissed me off. He pissed.
Forget the belts. Forget the pay-per-view numbers. This fight is about pride and about proving who the real king of boxing truly is. Canelo has never been tested like this outside the ring and in the court of public opinion. People are saying he is shaken that he lost control and that he may finally realize Terence Crawford could actually beat him.
I don't gotta knock him out to beat him. You know, he's never been knocked out before, but he lost fights before. You know, so everybody, you know, that's coming in thinking that I need a knockout to beat Canelo Alvarez is wrong. And that's not the approach that, you know, we take in this fight. If the knockout comes, then it comes. But we're not going in there to knock him out. We're not looking for the knockout.
Terence, you've said if you win, you feel you're on the Mount Rushmore.
I didn't say if I win.
Okay.
Said when I win.
Well, with that, you know, what is Terence Crawford's legacy with a win over Canelo?
Listen, I already said it. I'm on that mountain.
But on the other hand, just became even more dangerous. Getting hit outside the ring and still not backing down shows true mental strength. That is power energy. That is fearless behavior.
But I won't, you know, I wanna, you know what I mean, pay homage to the fighters that he fought. And if he don't wanna pay homage to the fighters I fought, if he think they nobodies, then come fight time, then I wonder what they're gonna say after I beat him.
When he pushed you, I know you've gained weight. You look actually a lot bigger. When he like gave you like a half shove, like how is like that size feeling now?
Listen, that wasn't nothing. You know what I mean? Like that little push didn't do nothing, as you can see. But come fight time, we're not gonna be pushing, we're gonna be punching.
What makes this whole story even more intense is that one man is watching everything from the shadows and smiling Floyd Mayweather. Yes, remember Floyd was the last man to outclass Canelo in the ring. And when the press tour began, Floyd made headlines again by calling Canelo easy work and teasing a rematch.
You can take a guy like Canelo, this guy can do, he can pick and choose who he want to fight. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about Canelo. Easy, man. Cakewalk, easy. Y'all sitting up here, y'all praising this dude was nothing. I was almost 40 years old when I cooked this dude. Easy. Y'all always disrespect.
Now that Canelo just hit Crawford outside an airport, Floyd's legacy looks even stronger. It feels like Canelo struggles to stay calm when the spotlight is not fully on him. And with Crawford backed by Oscar De La Hoya and Floyd throwing shade, the old guard is slowly closing in on Canelo Kingdom, ready to watch him fall.
Canelo that is similar to a Bivol, he's going to have trouble with. Anyone who stays on their toes, anyone who flicks a jab in front of his face, anybody who knows how to keep the distance, just like Bivol did, Canelo will have trouble. That's the bottom line, because again, he walks on quicksand. That's just what his style is. I mean, it's worked for him all these years, and he's become accustomed to knocking his opponents out, walking them down with a lot of power. He can take advantage of it, Charlo, if he knows how to use his distance. And the distance you get with your feet, the distance you obviously utilize with your jab, you keep your distance, but if you know how to combine the footwork with your jab or your right hand or your combinations, then it's a perfect combination.
What up, Biz? Who you got? Canelo Crawford?
Yeah, got Canelo. I heard the punches that he hit Charlo with. I don't know if Crawford can absorb those punches. I know he's a great man, a great warrior. But you come from 147 to put on a better fight than Charlo. I mean, I don't even know what that means. I don't know if that means that Crawford is so great and he can do that, or that means that Charlo set the bar so damn low that anybody can do better than Charlo did last night.
Do skill really pay the bill? Because that would be tested.
He'll pay the bill. That's why Canelo's skillful too.
The speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out. From Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do
obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not. Kovalev.
Kovalev was older. He does.
Billy Joe.
Does. Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power, but all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is night and day.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo?
a tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching him, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too. Yeah.
So you've accomplished everything. You're a first ballot Hall of Famer. You've been undisputed now in 2 weight classes. This would give you undisputed championship in the 3rd weight class. But not just that, you know you're fighting an all-time great, and you know that the credit's gonna go to you if you beat a guy like Canelo Alvarez at 168. Is that why you want it?
Well, when I beat him.
When you beat him.
Definitely. You know, the stakes is high. You know, it's high risk, high reward type of fight, and I'm looking forward to it.
When would you say, from memory, that you first thought this fight was a real possibility, that you started thinking about this fight actually happening?
Well, I started thinking about it, you know, a couple of years ago when they started talking about Spence fighting Canelo. Then just, you know, sizing him up, like, all right, how tall is he? You know, how long his arms and things like that. Just sizing him up like that and going to his fights and things like that. And when he walk out the ring, I'm looking at him like, man, he's not all that big. You know, so me talking with Turkey and Turkey not wanting to fight. And me like, yeah, this is the fight that I want, being that, you know, he's the last great fighter of our era. You know, that's just like, you know, me fighting a Pacquiao, a Mayweather, De La Hoya, and things like that. So that's why I wanted to fight.
Bud Crawford should move up 3 weight classes, 21 pounds, to fight Canelo Alvarez. He's entirely too small. Jermell Charlo already proved that. Y'all remember that scene from Rocky? Remember that scene from Rocky 2? When Carl Weathers was Apollo Creed and his trainer was like, can I be honest? I saw you beat this man within an inch of his life. And he kept coming. He wouldn't go away. He's wrong for us, baby. He's wrong. Let it go. Apollo couldn't do it. And lost fight number 2. Trained him for fight Rocky 3, and then got killed in Rocky 4 by Drago. Because he couldn't let it go.
I always try to respect my opponents. And I think he don't did them because he really wanted to do. I think Turki Al-Ashi told him, you need to do something. And he did. He did. And now, before I respect his word because he say, oh, I'm not gonna let somebody to tell me what I need to do. And he did. So, but you know me. I respect everybody, but if you with me, so it's gonna be different.
Terence, is that true? Did Turki Al-Ashi ask you to spice things up?
Turkey didn't ask me to do nothing. I didn't touch him.
You know.
Listen.
Hey, we know, buddy. We know.
First and foremost, somebody was in the room saying that I was scared of them. So I stepped to him and showed him who was the boss of this fight. I ain't scared of.
Hey, I never say that. Your uncle say that, not me.
I ain't scared of shit, and you're gonna find that out. And as you seen, the last press conference,
we'll see.
When I walked you down, when you supposed to be the bigger man.
Yeah, hey, you say that because you fighting with nobody, and you obviously look like you're a great fighter. But you find out September 13th, this is gonna be different for you.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
All right, everyone, stay tuned for the latest boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Subscribe to Ring Headquaterzz and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Make sure to check out our other videos as well. Until next time, take care and stay safe.